All right, let's get into it. Let's start with the Elon Musk story and the Whoopi Goldberg story first. Okay, so Whoopi Goldberg came out. Oh, I still got the Detroit thing. And announced that she was going off of Twitter. Now, listen, we all know that Elon Musk bought the company, I would say 2 weeks ago at the max. It isn't had been a full 2 weeks, and the company has gone to shit. It's gone to shit. He came in, he wanted to charge for the check mark, which is really, really bad. And let me tell you why that's bad. First of all, it should be free. It should be free. Why we've had
Right.
all this time? Why isn't it free? So what happens is the blue check was created to verify certain people's account,
hmm
celebrities or something like that, because people were just making up their names and then talking.
Right. Right.
So it was almost like a safety measure. It was,
hmm
and then it made you realize, okay, I'm really talking to this person. Okay. But now, and so you and their comments would always go on the top, or their information will go on the top. Now, for a person like my son who covers basketball sports, he had legitimate sports people that he followed, and the comments would go to the top, and he would know he could report about that, and it was coming from a legit source. But now anybody could get to check mark, right?
Right. hmm
So you could be have uncredited information, and it's going to go and get attention because it's going to be at the top, right? And with everybody having a check mark, the top is going to get crowded. Okay.
Yeah.
You've got all these people that now can give out false information. That's one. Number two, it's no secret that Elon Musk is a Republican. He lets you know it. He says he's going to bring Donald Trump back. He got suspended. I think they were in cahoots together to get Twitter. Fine. If you got friends that powerful that could buy a whole Twitter account so you can get back on it,
Yeah.
I guess it's a plus for you. But here's the downside to it. So he's doing things like erasing Democrats' tweets, calling Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez a liar, going after political figures. Now, you could be what you want on your own time, Republican, Democrat. You can't let that dictate how you run your business and just plain showing favoritism, okay? Then he's been on there arguing with people. He actually, do you guys remember Kathy Griffin? Is that her name, Kathy Griffin? Doesn't he have enough money? He's almost begging for another company to step into Twitter's place. It started losing money immediately.
Right.
I'll get to that in a minute. I'm just talking about the crazy stuff that he's doing right now. Remember Kathy Griffin? She's famous, but I don't remember how. She's a comedian. She doesn't like Andy Cohen. She, on her account, put his face on where her face is for her account. And he said that she was impersonating him and banned her from Twitter for life.
Damn.
I'm not banned her. Banned her for life. He's just being ridiculous, okay? He fired over 75% of the company, so that's jobs. A lot of people came in and you lost your job. Let me give you a list of all the sponsors that backed out. So he started losing money the second day he took over Twitter. And these are some major sponsors. General Mills, CVS, United Airlines, GM, Audi, Mazda, Porsche, Volkswagen, American Express, Coca-Cola. That's huge. That's a huge one. Coca-Cola's out. Johnson & Johnson, Levi Strauss, Spotify, Ford, Dyson, Forbes, DirecTV, Nintendo. I don't know what Unilever is. PBS. This company is not making money. Okay? The crazy part is they said he brought Twitter as a snub to the people that used to own Twitter because he didn't like them because they would suspend his account and all this stuff. So he bought the company. Then he tried to back out right before the deal was to close, and they made him buy it. Us commoners are saying we're getting off Twitter. Twitter is the new MySpace. It's not going to be what it used to be. And now that you're charging people and anybody can get a blue check, and this is for him to make up on money, it's a mess.
Yeah.
It is a hot mess. And then you can't say what you want anymore. He says that freedom of speech here. You have freedom of speech, but he's letting propaganda come in about these elections.
Well, he say freedom of speech until you speak about him, then your ass.
Yeah, until you speak about him.
Right.
I don't see this lasting. And so the commoners who make Twitter work, we're saying this has gotten what's the word I'm looking for? It started with a college student, okay? And it will become, and you talk to your friends and it was great, and then news start taking over. But now
it used to be like an open forum where people can just go and discuss everything.
Yeah.
Now it's coming like a dictatorship. You can only say what I allow you to say, but I'm gonna tag it under freedom of speech.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he came in, claiming to lay off 75%.
He did lay off 75%.
Well, I'm just saying, yeah.
It's a mess. It's a mess, and people are leaving left and right. People, because he's also making it political. We don't want to go on there and let people say what they want to say, but he's like, I don't want the owner of a company, if I say something political, you to come down and say that's not true, or you start arguing with me. Like, we're supposed to be able to talk, but you could put propaganda on there, and then it's just messing things up. If everybody has a blue check mark,
yeah, he'll let propaganda on there only if it's something that he agree with. But if you go try it, like it's different. Before, you can go on there on Twitter, you can just go back and forth. Everybody have a different opinions. That's what makes it work.
Yeah.
That's why I like your channel to a certain point, because a lot of people, we can say no, we're not letting them talk. We all individuals got different opinions.
But you ban me permanently for a joke.
Yeah.
And Quavo did the same thing. He took Offset's face, his nephew, and put it on his thing, and that was to represent, but a lot of people put different faces on their little, what's it called? Profile picture.
Put his face on their little avatar just because she admire him. He makes it too personal. He's saying that it's freedom of speech. Please come to my Twitter and support me. Pay $8 a month. But he can kick you off when he feel like it.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And do you remember MySpace?
Yeah, shortly. Yeah.
It went south real quick. So I'm gonna need some college student to please go back to your dorms and create another forum where we could talk, and it's not about businesses, about politics, and about the boss arguing with you because you said something he doesn't like, or you said a joke that he didn't think was funny. Insane. You cannot do it like that. And so my son called me today because he runs my channel, and he's like, you got to go get a check. And I'm like, I don't want to get a check. And he says, if you don't get the check, your tweets aren't going to be seen. So I don't know. I don't want to check. I just want to be off, but I'm not off yet till we get a substitute or whatever. But it's not the same as anymore. And it's 2 weeks. 2 weeks, and all of those companies are backing out. It's draining. He's not making money off of it. It's a mess. It's a mess. So Whoopi said she was done. She was done. Let me play the clip. I forgot to play the clip and was running my mouth. She was done when he started arguing with. This was the day before the elections, and he was like actually arguing with government officials online, and then calling other calling Democratic people liars and all of this stuff. Like, you can't enjoy the platform anymore. You're the owner.
I'm getting off. I'm getting off today because I just feel like, you know, it's so messy, and I'm tired of now having had certain kinds of attitudes blocked, and now they're back on. And I'm gonna get out, and if it settles down and I feel more comfortable, maybe I'll come back. But as of tonight, I'm done.